St. Edwin's Church is a 19th-century parish church near the Menai Strait in Anglesey. The first church was founded here by St. Edwin, daughter of Edwin of Northumbria, king and saint, in 640. Nothing is known of Edwin's life, but according to the manuscript sources, she was the daughter, perhaps the illegitimate daughter, or the niece of Edwin of Northumbria, a king who converted to Christianity in 627 and who was venerated as a saint after his death in 633. The 12th-century writer Geoffrey of Monmouth said that Edwin was born whilst his mother was taking refuge in North Wales with Cadfan. The present structure dates from 1856 and was designed by Henry Kennedy, the architect of the Diocese of Bangor. It contains some memorials from the 17th and 18th centuries. The church is on land that forms part of the Llanedwen estate, home of the family of the Marquess of Anglesey since 1812. The church is a Grade II listed building, and one of its many interesting features is the fact it is one of the few churches in regular use in Wales that is lit entirely by candles. In 1875 a major scandal happened. The curate of St. Edwin's, the Reverend Thomas Morris Hughes, was tried at the Anglesey Assizes for lying about the birth and death of Ernest Harmer, the baby he'd fathered with his stepdaughter Alice Harmer. Ernest died from being fed inappropriate food, which he couldn't digest. He was buried in Conwy, but police exhumed the body. Hughes said the father was a Thomas Hughes of Halston, Staffordshire, but this was soon disproved. He was banned from officiating in Bangor Diocese before his case at the Assizes, where he received a 5-year prison sentence. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to help the channel. Later we will have a look at some of the graves outside in the churchyard. Here lies Sir Charles Henry Alexander Paget, 6th Marquess of Anglesey, Earl of Uxbridge, Baron Paget of Bow Desert, Lord Chamberlain to Queen Mary, His Majesty's Lieutenant for the County of Anglesey. Born the 14th of April 1885, died the 21st of February 1947. Here lies the Lady Victoria Harriet Marjorie Manners, eldest daughter of the 8th Duke of Rutland, beloved wife of the 6th Marquess of Anglesey. Born the 20th of December 1883, died the 3rd of November 1946. Underneath is interred the body of William Williams, who was a servant in the family of Llanedwen, upwards of 70 years, in testimony of his fidelity and affectionate attachment in that humble station. This stone has been placed over his remains. He died on the 15th of April 1826 at the age of 93 years. Also Jane, relict of the said William Williams, who died June 13, 1883, aged 83 years. Here under lieth the body of William Reddith, who died on the 20th day of April 1664, aged 72. Here lieth body of Sidney Griffiths, died December 29th day 1618, aged 99. Here lies Mary Livingstone, Marchioness of Anglesey, Lady of Grace of St. John of Jerusalem, daughter of J.P. King, Sandhill, Georgia, USA, and widow of the Honorable Henry Woodhouse. She married in June 1880 Henry IV Marquis of Anglesey, who died the 13th of October 1898. She died in Paris May 1919 at a great age. Sacred to the memory of Henry, 4th Marquis of Anglesey, Colonel 3rd Volunteer Battalion Royal Welsh Fusiliers, who was born December 25, 1835, died October 13, 1898. Also, Henry Cyril, 5th Marquis of Anglesey, born the 16th of June 1875, died the 14th of March 1906. The grave of Henry Roland, Vicar of St. Edwin's in the first part of the 18th century. He wrote a history of Anglesey published in 1723. His tombstone is inscribed in Latin with the words, "All things are naught save what he gave to needy ones. These have force when arts perish, and writings fall to pieces."